We are back on Kick and Catch Rate J98 the boot just past 6 o'clock for the boys district championship game from Potosi in Class 4, District 2. And let's get you the starting lineups tonight. And we'll start with the Farmington Knights, coached by Justin Callahan. And Farmington coming in at 18-9 on the season. They're starting point guard Logan England. He's unselfish, 5 assists per game this year. He's a senior, 5'10". Eli Pratt is a forward at 6'3", also a senior. Garrett Callahan, number 24. He's a 6-foot senior guard. Jordan Ankrum is in. TJ Hardy is the three-point specialist, 32% from beyond the arc on the year. He's a guard at 6 foot, and he is a senior. Those are your Farmington Knight starters. As far as the Central Rebels tonight, they're starting Jake Bridges, 10.4 points per game on the season, the leading scorer, 5'10". He's a sophomore. Alaric Jones, number 20, 5'11", senior. He's the second leading scorer on the team. Braden Mannion, one of many three-point specialists on the Central lineup. He's a 6-foot junior. Also, Hunter Kurtois gets the start, leading rebounder on the team, 6'2". He's a senior. And Colin Bess is the other leading rebounder on the team, 6'5", junior. Kurtois and Bess tied for the team leading rebounds at 4.7 per game. Farmington Knights are being announced right now. Central has been announced, and they are taking the floor once again. The Central Rebels are wearing the navy blue uniforms with the red numbers and letters, and the red and mainly red trim down the side, and the white Rebels on the left hip. Farmington Knights are wearing the white uniforms with the black numbers and letters, but gold outline, black, white, and gold trim down the side. The winner of this game heads to Poplar Bluff for a sectional round of the state Missouri playoffs, where they will take on either Sykeston or Cape Central. And obviously Sykeston is the favorite in that matchup, but that game would be played next Wednesday night at 7:30, and we will have it for you on G98 no matter who advances. The Central Lady Rebels, who won last night's district championship over North County, they'll be there for a 6 o'clock game, or 6:30 game actually. It'll be a 6:20 pregame show for that one, and then 8 o'clock or thereabouts for the boys sectional from Poplar Bluff at Three Rivers Community College. So we'll try to keep you updated on the score from that Sykeston Cape Central game throughout the night tonight, and let you know who advances against who for next Wednesday. Meanwhile, both teams are out on the floor. If you're looking on G98 Web TV, it's Central working left to right and Farmington working right to left. It's Ankrum against Bess at center court for the opening tip. 8 minutes have been put up on the clock, and we're just about ready to go. We're just waiting for the official to come out and throw the basketball up in the air. Central trying to beat Farmington for the first time since last year's district championship in Park Hills, and that game went to overtime. Farmington wins the tip with Ankrum doing the honors. He tips it over to Logan England, and England will walk the basketball towards the front court. He'll throw it over to the right wing for Garrett Callahan. Up top, they go to Jordan Ankrum. Now over to TJ Hardy. He has it at the left wing, the senior guard. In at the elbow, then a kick back door to Eli Pratt. Tacks the baseline and puts it up and in off glass. Eli Pratt scores the first basket. He averages 6.4 points and 3.7 rebounds per game. Knights with the pressure applied. Central attacks with Alaric Jones. Great dish. Left baseline to Colin Bess, who pulls up from 6 feet and hits nothing but net. So Colin Bess, who had 11 points in the semifinal round against Potosi, continues to play well to start things off. But then Eli Pratt with a turnaround jumper from the block. Answer on the other side. Pratt has 4, and the Knights lead it 4-2 over the Central Rebels. The Knights with that pressure, giving Central all kinds of problems. England with the steal, attacks middle of the lane, floats it up, missed it. Rebound goes to Park Hill Central. Central with their first turnover, but come out of it unscathed. An attack from the left side, then a kick out to the right wing. This comes to Jake Bridges. Pass across the court, knocked out of bounds. Garrett Callahan getting his fingertips on that. And we'll see a Central inbound at the three-quarter court mark in the front court for the Rebels, down by 2. They are the visiting team on the scoreboard as the 2 seed in this district. Got by Potosi in the semifinal round. Farmington was able to get by North County. Both teams had first-round byes in the district tournament by earning the top seeds. Here's a pass right baseline. Here's an attack, and the layup is up and in. That's Scotty Richardson. Came into the game for the first time. 4-4, we're tied. So Richardson for Central and Colin Bess for Central. That's been the field goal so far. Here's a nice lob pass to Ankrum, who had position on Colin Bess underneath the basket. Gets him the basketball. He goes up, and Bess can only foul him and send Jordan Ankrum to the free throw line and hope he misses one here. First foul of the ball game. Colin Bess is going to pick up his first. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter in a 4-4 tie. Ankrum at the free throw line. We've gone back and forth each possession for both sides. Ankrum's going to hit this first free throw. He averages 15.8 points per game, 7.8 rebounds per game. All around good player for Farmington. Ankrum shooting 65% from the free throw line this year. Knights lead by 1. Here comes the next, and it's off the front of the rim, no good. And there's a rebound by Colin Best of the Park Hills Central Rebels. They're able to get it in the front court this time. Best has the top of the key, then throws left wing, then the backdoor drive. It's going to come in from Alaric Jones. He misses the leaner off the window. Rebound Ankrum, but then he gets it stolen from him. Good job by Braden Mannion tipping it over to Jake Bridges. Farmington turns it over for the first time. Top of the key, Bridges with it. He'll swing it out to Braden Mannion. Rebels trail by a point very early in this one. Mannion with a straightaway attack. Got the ball poked out from behind. Farmington touched it last. As it goes out of bounds, we'll see a right baseline inbound. District championship on the line in Class 4 District 2. 6:03 left to go in the first quarter. It'll be Alaric Jones to inbound it for Coach Mike Harlow's team. He'll lob it in, but it's intercepted. Great defensive play by DJ Hardy. Goes up, takes it away. Central gives it up for the second time. Here comes Logan England. Is back to the basket. Kicks it to the near side corner. This comes to DJ Hardy. A bounce pass back up top to Eli Pratt. Over to the right wing for Callahan. Trying to feed the low block to Ankrum, and a bad pass. I think Ankrum was cutting inside when the pass went outside. It's a turnover by Farmington. Their second giveaway, Central basketball. The Knights are going to apply the pressure. Full court press again. Jake Bridges takes the inbound and then races into the front court. Then just lost the handle. I believe Callahan got the hand on the ball and knocked it away. It's turned over. Farmington back the other way. Another Central turnover. Sloppy on the past couple possessions by both teams. Logan England now has it left wing in the front court. Like watching him play. He'll throw it up top to Callahan. Great push. Pass to the backdoor cutting Pratt, who lays it in. What a pass from Callahan. Right to the basket. Eli Pratt has 6 of the team's 7 points. 7-4 Farmington. Alaric Jones attacking middle of the lane. Oh, up and under and around a double team. He spins it off the window and in. That's what Alaric Jones brings to the table. He can flat out slash to the basket. DJ Hardy on the other side puts up a right-handed runner, missed it. Ankrum offensive rebound, can't put it back. And Central gets the board. We have a 1-point game at 7-6. A nifty pass by Callahan followed up by an even better drive by Alaric Jones has made this a 1-point game. Now Jones has the top of the key, and he's going to get fouled by Eli Pratt coming out. He was going to try to squeeze in there and strip the ball away from him, but ended up going body on body with Alaric Jones, and Pratt picks up his first foul. 1 foul against Farmington, 1 foul against Central. Hunter Curtois checks back in for the Central Rebels. Scotty Richardson comes off. It'll be Alaric Jones to inbound near the half-court mark, far side of the floor. Throws it into Jake Bridges. 7-6, Knights lead it. Central Rebels looking for their first lead. Bridges has it straight away, gets a screen from Curtois. Defense gets back on him as they were going to go with the pick and roll, but it did not happen. Now they'll try to feed the entry pass inside to Hunter Curtois, but we get a reach-through foul against the Farmington Knights. That'll be the second one against Farmington and the first one against Logan England. We'll see Alaric Jones with the right baseline inbound again with 4:41 on the clock in the first quarter. Again, you can watch this game on J98 Web TV tonight at MyMoInfo.com, courtesy of Midwest Sports Center. Alaric Jones has it in the right corner for the Central Rebels. He'll throw it out up top for Curtois. Over to the left wing. Here's a deep three, but an open three. Bridges, nothing but net for Jake Bridges. He'll light it up for the first time tonight. And that might not be his last. He's one that if he gets hot, look out. So Central now does have their first lead at 9-7. Ankrum takes it inside, then kicks out. And it's DJ Hardy for the answer. Baseline 3, and that one does not go. Bridges shoots 43% from beyond the arc. As Central works it into the front court, a pass from the right wing to the corner goes right through Braden Mannion's hands and out of bounds. Mannion knows he should have caught that one. Central turns it over for the 4th time. Farmington basketball down by 2. So far, 4 different Rebels have scored. 2 different Knights have scored. It's been all Eli Pratt for the Farmington Knights. The post player is doing well. The other one is Jordan Ankrum with a 1-for-2 trip to the free throw line. Callahan has it left corner. He'll dribble it inside the arc, then throw it out up top. Then a kick to the right wing. This comes to DJ Hardy. Fakes the dribble drive and then hands it off back to Logan England. Holds the basketball high above his head. Jab step, then a feed to the right low block. This goes to Ankrum. Kicked back out to the wing for Hardy. Hardy kicks to the near side corner. Callahan, a nice take to the hoop baseline, but missed his floater. Rebound goes to Farmington eventually, and it's going to be Ankrum who muscles it back up and in. And Ankrum has his first field goal. We're tied 9 apiece. Good game so far. Alaric Jones the other way takes the 3. It's in and out, no good. He's a good 3-point shooter as well. Just couldn't hit that one. Long board goes to Colin Best, and from 10 feet, he banks it in off the window. And Colin Best continues to play well in this tournament. He has 4 points. Central by 2 again, 11-9. DJ Hardy has it right wing, throws it at the free throw line for Pratt. Kick to the near side corner, wide open three. Callahan, no, doesn't go. Rebound to Alaric Jones. Jones races it up the floor, gets across center strike. Callahan not giving him any room to breathe. Jones spins past him, but then England on the help defense strips the basketball. Then Central takes it right back from behind. Now in transition, it's Colin Best off the pass from Alaric Jones, and Best puts it off glass and in. Colin Best, the beneficiary there of some good defense, getting back for the Central Rebels. They'll trade turnovers. Farmington's third, Central's fifth. Colin Best now has 6 points in the game to lead his team in scoring. 13-9. Central has their largest lead here in the first quarter. Logan England up top, throws to the elbow. Pratt back out right wing. Callahan for three. In and out and back in. Callahan scores it for the first time. High pace, high intensity ball game so far, and it's a 1-point Central lead at 13-12. It's Alaric Jones ready to cross half court before Mike Harlow takes the timeout. He wants to chew his team on the defense there. Nobody closing out on Garrett Callahan on that last three. 1-point Rebel lead, 13-12 here in the first quarter. We'll break for 30 seconds on the boot and J98 Web TV.
When you have car trouble, believe me, the thoughts that run through your mind are universal. But if you're within the listening area, take comfort in knowing a great service supplier like Dunlap Automotive Solutions in Park Hills exists. Dunlap Automotive offers full-service auto repair, including transmissions at a great price. But they also service your brakes, suspension, specialize in fleet services, and so much more. Plus, they're covered by a nationwide warranty. So see Dunlap Automotive Solutions on East Main Street in Park Hills or call 431-5100.
A 1-point game after the Garrett Callahan three ball for Farmington. They were down by 4 before that, but Central has the basketball, and they'll inbound it to Braden Mannion. Little crossover move. He takes it over to the left wing, splits a double team, then swings to the corner for Jones. Head faked in the drive baseline and can't lay it up. Some contact, nothing called. Ankrum with a tough defensive board, but then he lost the handle. Central could have grabbed it, but they didn't know the ball was on the floor. Now Farmington attacks on the other side with Jonah Barnes. Barnes will miss the layup, and rebound goes to Central again. It's Braden Mannion. Throws up top for Best, now over to the right wing. Jake Bridges with the basketball there in a 1-point game. Bridges dribbles to the top, steps now to the left wing, crosses back over, throws it over to Courtois. Courtois does not want to put the ball on the floor. Now he will with a great pump fake, then a drive right side. Gets the foul called against Farmington. He lulled him to sleep there. It looked like he had no interest in dribbling the basketball. Threw a little pump fake and then took it to the rack and gets to the free throw line. Good job by Hunter Courtois. Ankrum came over and had the block, but then got some body on Hunter Courtois and puts him at the charity stripe. So Ankrum picks up his first, team foul number 3. Courtois shoots the free throw and he'll miss it. Hunter Courtois has not scored in this one. 5 points and 4.7 rebounds per game, and on the season he'll shoot 65% from the free throw line. Still a 13-12 lead for Central. Courtois misses both free throws, and then Brett Mann and Jordan Ankrum battle each other for the rebound, but Ankrum ends up taking it away from his teammate. Central now with the full court pressure, and Farmington will have to weave through it. Jonah Barnes at the sideline, now into the front court. They pass it to Brett Mann. Now it's over to the left side, now over to the near side corner. Cross court over to the right wing, Callahan. Callahan's going to drive it in, then swings it back out. And then a kick out up top. This goes to England over to the right wing for Garrett Callahan. Now back over to the near side corner, Jonah Barnes. Farmington moving the basketball all over the place. Logan England has it up top. Back to Barnes. Now they go to the inside. Here's the pull-up jumper. It's up and in for the Farmington Knights. And getting it to go down is Brett Mann for his first basket of the game. He played very well against North County in the last round. Had a huge second quarter and ended up with 13 points for the game. Jake Bridges, a 3-ball on the other side, and that's not going to go down. A 14-13 lead for Farmington. And 49 seconds left to go. Here's Logan England, drives it in, goes baseline to baseline, gets rejected by Courtois. Farmington gives it up, and Central's on the run. Then Central throws it away over to the right wing, but Farmington actually tipped that one, and it's out of bounds, and the Central Rebels will keep possession with 41 seconds on the clock in this first quarter. And the inbound ready to come in for Park Hill Central. And we'll get Brandon Wagner checking in for them late. And also Hunter Strange checks in for the Central Rebels with 41 seconds on the clock. They throw it in. Wagner has it at the right wing. He played well with 7 points in the semifinal. Farmington gets a cheap foul called against them. Logan England comes over and tips the basketball away, but then they call him for the reach. He picks up his second and team foul, number 4. Well, the Farmington Knights with a lead, but this first quarter has gone back and forth and back and forth. The largest lead either side was 4 points. That was actually held by Central when it was 13-9. Since then, it's been a 5-0 run by Farmington. Rebels trying to scratch that right now. Inbound comes in to Wagner. Wagner now has it up top, throws it to the far side corner. Little head fake, then the drive in, then the kick out from Mannion out to Wagner. And nobody home. It's going to be turned over. Central with their 6th turnover in this first quarter. 26 seconds left. Farmington could hold for the last shot here. See what happens. Callahan will bring the ball up the floor. Man inbounded it into him. Justin Beam's also on the floor along with Barnes and Jordan Ankrum. Wagner is guarding Callahan at the half court. Across the center stripe, setting up the offense. Not in a hurry. It looks like Farmington will hold for the final look here. Already up by a point in the district championship. Down to 7. Callahan crosses over, drives in, swings it back out up top to Bain. Bain with the dribble drive, stops at the elbow. 1 second. Here's Barnes pulling up for 3. Gets it off, but missed the shot. That was a tough look as time expired in the first quarter. A hand in his face. 14-13. Knights in the first quarter with a 5-0 run and take the lead over Central. We're back in a minute with the second on J98.
If you're considering buying or selling a property, Coldwell Banker Hulsey is here to help. With over half a century of experience and professionalism, Coldwell Banker Hulsey's success and goals are assisting the buyers and sellers in a timely manner. From residential to farm, commercial to investment, let Mary and Glenn Hagan at Coldwell Banker Hulsey open the door for you. Coldwell Banker Hulsey in Farmington, turning houses into homes.
Your time is precious. With online and mobile banking from Bloomsdale Bank, you can quickly check balances, make payments, transfer funds, and more. All from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Which leaves you with more time to do the things you want. Manage your money with your fingertips with online and mobile banking from Bloomsdale Bank. Connected to our customers since 1914. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
We start the second quarter. Central Rebels with the basketball. Jake Bridges takes the inbound for the Park Hill Central team. He'll drive it in, then swing it out to the corner for Wagner. Wagner with the baseline attack and then tries to kick out. It's knocked away and intercepted. Another Central turnover. Farmington has it, and they're in the front court. Here's a pass over to Mann. He'll take the deep 2, and it's left short. Couldn't get the friendly roll either. Rebound is going to go towards Farmington, but knocked out of bounds by the Knights. Great effort by Brett Mann saving that back in, but couldn't quite get it back into Justin Boehm. And we'll see Central with an inbound at the quarter court from Connor Proper. He'll throw it into the backcourt for Jake Bridges. Also Strange, Richardson, and Wagner on the floor for the Park Hill Central Rebels. Brandon Wagner averages 4 points per game, but again had 7 coming off the bench in the semifinal. Up top, Proper pumps on a 3, then dribbles to the free throw line, pulls up, shoots, misses from 15 feet. Pratt gets the board. He's played well in the first half. Gives it to Barnes. Barnes up ahead to Mann. A Mann attacks left side. Little double clutch, but missed the layup. Follow-up is there from Eli Pratt. He continues to play well. Kissed it off glass. 16-13 Knights. They're now on a 7-0 run. 3 ball the other way. Does not go. The tip-up is missed by Colin Bess. Rebound, Jonah Barnes of Farmington. They're on the move again. They are wasting no time getting up and down the floor. Farmington has this pace of the game going the way they want it. An entry pass is knocked away by Central, and the Knights will inbound it with 6:56 on the clock in the second quarter. Inbound does come into Brett Mann. He has it in the corner. He hands it there for Callahan. Now to the low block. It goes to Pratt. One power move to the basket. High off glass he goes, and Pratt has taken over the first half. 10 points, and we're only a minute 15 into the second quarter. 18-13. Now a 9-0 run by the Farmington Knights. Baseline drive Proper. Swings it underneath, and a jump hook is tried by Hunter Strange, and that does break the 9-0 run. Strange is able to put it in for the Park Hill Central Rebels. That'll be his first basket of the night. Makes it 18-15, back to a 3-point Farmington lead with 6:26 left to play in the second. We'll get a foul. They'll call it on the Central Rebels here on the defensive side. They call Jake Bridges for his first. Team foul number 2. Farmington has committed 4, in case you're wondering. Jonah Barnes will inbound in the front court. He'll throw it back at half court to Callahan. Bounces it back to Barnes. Now back up top for Callahan. Over to the right wing, Justin Bain. He averages 1.7 points per game, but a lot of what he does for the team can't really be measured in statistics. Good role player for Coach Justin Callahan. Garrett has it up top. He'll throw it to the elbow for Mann. Mann tries to clear himself a lane to the basket. Couldn't do it. Kicks to the corner for Bain. Back out to the elbow for Mann. Jump shot missed. Bain crashes the boards, gets the rebound, and tries to scoop it back in. Couldn't do it, but he'll get fouled, and there's Justin Bain making contributions for Farmington. He'll go to the free throw line. Great job coming out of nowhere to snatch that rebound away. So Justin Boehm at the free throw line. His team up by 3. That's going to be the 3rd foul against the Central Rebels. Boehm shoots 81% on the year, but doesn't get a whole lot of opportunities, 17 of 21 on the season. Crawford picks up his first foul, and Boehm misses the first free throw. Score stays 18-15. Jordan Ankrum comes back into the game as Brett Mann comes off. Mann gave some good minutes. Ended up getting a basket in there while he was in. 6 minutes on the clock in the second. And Boehm puts up the next free throw and tickles the bottom of the net that time. It's been a 5-2 Farmington run in the second quarter to grab the 4-point lead, 19-15. There was a 9-0 run before that Hunter Strange basket. Alaric Jones gets the basketball in the front court, tries a no-look dish to the right baseline, cutting Colin Best. It goes off of Farmington out of bounds. Central keeps basketball with 5:50 on the clock. Would like to thank a few sponsors tonight, such as American Family Insurance agent Bill Best and Park Hills for sponsoring the broadcast, Midwest Sports Center for sponsoring the web TV portion of our broadcast tonight at MyMoInfo.com. 19-15, Farmington Knights out on top. The 1-versus-2 championship game. Farmington is the 1. Jones from the left wing throws to the corner, back up top. Hunter Strange fakes left, drives it right, kicks out to a wide open Bridges for 3. Rattles it home. You shouldn't leave him open. He will make you pay. He has 6 points, all from beyond the arc. 19-18, it's a 1-point game. Central closing the gap. Here's a right wing pass for Farmington in the front court to Barnes. Back up top, Callahan. Back to Barnes in the far side corner. They'll trade passes a couple more times. Up top, Callahan. Now to the near side corner, Boehm. Boehm fakes the dribble drive. Throws it up top for Callahan. Back to Boehm. He's open for 3. He'll take the shot. He won't hit it. Rebound long to Bridges. Bridges wants to push the tempo. He's up the floor, attacks a double team, then leaves it back for Hunter Strange at the free throw line. He runs into some contact. A white brick wall was waiting for him there. It's going to be a foul against the Farmington Knights with 5:03 to play in the first half. Good job by Bridges there. He didn't have the numbers, so he kind of collapsed the defense on him and got them out of position as he passed it back to Hunter Strange. The foul called on Jonah Barnes, and Barnes will pick up his first. First free throw, however, by Hunter Strange is going to miss. He stays at 2 points on the night. He'll try to tie it up with his next attempt. He's a 75% free throw shooter on the year, and he does get that one to go, and we are tied up. 19-19 with 5:03 to go in the second quarter. I think this one's going to come down to the end again. Here's a pass in the front court for Jonah Barnes inside the arc. Back out up top, England. Back to Barnes in the corner. Now near side corner. It's Callahan. Dribbles the baseline. Wraparound pass underneath to Ankrum. Wasn't quite ready for it. Then Ankrum and Best start getting a little feisty with each other. Ankrum kind of threw him down as they got tied up with the basketball. Possession arrow favors Farmington, but a good job Best forcing that tie up. It'll be Logan England with the left baseline inbound for the Farmington Knights in a 19-19 tie. DJ Hardy's going to check back in. He's going to give Garrett Callahan a breather. Farmington's 5 on the floor are Pratt, Ankrum, Barnes, Hardy, and England. England ready to throw it in, and he's taking a while to do it, but finally does get it in on the wing. It comes to Barnes. Barnes tells England to go to the corner. He does. He gives him the ball there. Now England throws it to the free throw line. Turnaround jumper. Pratt can't get that one to go. He had been red hot. Maybe starting to cool now. Rebound to Strange. He gives to Mannion. Mannion sees a lane, attacks, and then a no-look dish to Best, but Best missed the floater. It was a mess because that should have been a basket. Then the rebound goes to Farmington, and we get a foul, and that'll go against the Central Rebels. Maybe in frustration, they'll call Colin Best for his second. What a pass that was from Mannion. Best kicking himself there. He's played well in this tournament. He'd like to have that one back. With Colin Best picking up his second foul, he'll stay in there. Team foul number 4 against Central. England has it, top of the key. Throws it to the left wing. This goes to Hardy. Back up top, England. Takes it left, dribbles it right, hands it off to Barnes. Barnes dribbles to the top of the key, back over to England. England lobs it to the block. This goes to Ankrum. Ankrum walked with it. Just lost his balance and tried to shoot it before he got called for the travel, and it didn't work. Farmington turns it over for the 5th time. It's Central basketball with Hunter Strange to throw it in. Also out there is Mannion, Bridges, Curtois, who just checked in for Best, and Alaric Jones. Best is off the floor. Inbound to Braden Mannion. 2-2-1 full court press applied by Farmington. Central works through it pretty easily at the free throw line. Then a kick back out from Jones to Mannion. Straight away 3. You know it. Braden Mannion sinks it. 3-point Central Rebel lead. Braden Mannion's first 3 of the night. He's 39% from beyond the arc. 22-19. Central out in front again. Jonah Barnes has it right wing. He'll throw it up top to Logan England. Back over to the right wing, Barnes. Now to the low block, Ankrum. Ankrum pushes it up towards the basket, but overshot everything. Could have gotten partially blocked. Rebound to Central. Mannion's in the front court. Kicks to the left wing, Jones. Jones drives the baseline. Flares it back out. Then fires underneath Strange. Turnaround jumper. Strange in and out. No good. The rim just choked it up. Farmington's going to get the basketball here as the ball's poked out of bounds. 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock in an entertaining first half, to say the least. A 22-19 Central lead. Farmington has a chance to tie or get to within one on this possession. A trip to Poplar Bluff on the line for a state sectional matchup with either Sykeston or Cape Central. Farmington has lost to both of them this year. The drive in, then the kick out near side corner. England for three, missed it. That would have tied it. Rebound, Mannion. The outlet pass up ahead comes to Bridges, and Bridges getting harassed in the front court. They're going to call a foul, and if it's on Logan England, it's going to be his third, and that's not good for Justin Callahan. That should be on England. He was the only one there. Yep, that's on Logan. He's likely coming off. And Garrett Callahan's going to come in for him. That's team foul number 6 on Farmington. Will be Central basketball. But first, Coach Harlow wants to talk to his team. 3:12 left to go in this second quarter. 22-19 Central has reclaimed the lead. This is actually a Farmington timeout. We'll come back in 30 seconds. You're listening to District Championship Basketball on J98, J98 Web TV.
Ah, the clean, fresh scent of new car. If that doesn't remind you of auto and home insurance, perhaps the scent of money will. Because you could save yourself some money when you insure both your home and your auto with American Family. Let an American Family agent help you check it off your list and off your mind, leaving you free to ponder. If there's a new car scent, why isn't there a new home scent?
American Family Insurance.
See American Family agent Jeremiah Murphy on West School Street in Bonne Terre, 358-5333.
Well, at the end of the first and beginning of the second, Farmington was on a 9-0 run, but Central has played much better since then, out to a 3-point lead, 22-19. Inbound comes in, and off that inbound, Jones for three. Nothing but net. Alaric Jones. He has 5 points. He shoots 44% from beyond the arc, and from three-point land, the Rebels are heating it up. 25-19, largest lead of the game either side. Farmington with a drive on the other side. Jump hook put up by Hardy. No good, but there's Pratt again. He's having himself a ball game. 12 points on that putback. 25-21, 4-point lead for Central. Into the corner on the near side. Back up top. Strange takes the straightaway three. It's raining threes for the Rebs, and they're loving it. 28-21. Hunter Strange contributing for Coach Harlow. 7-point lead now is the largest either way. Into the front court for Farmington, Callahan. He'll feed the low post to Anchor and back out to a wide open three for Hardy. Can't find the answer. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Jordan Ankrum. That's going to go to the Central Rebels here. Strange has had a nice second quarter. He has 6 points. All of them have come in the second frame. 2:25 left to go in the half. 4 threes in the second quarter by the Central Rebels and 5 threes for the game. 2:25 left to play in the half, and Central looking to add to their 7-point lead. Braden Mannion takes the inbound, then leaves it at the quarter court for Alaric Jones. He's going to cross back into the front court, and DJ Hardy comes out to guard him. Jones crosses over top of the key, then swings to the corner. Pump fake on a three there, then a kick back out up top. Jones, another three. This one's going to brick to the right. Offensive rebound, Kurtois, but then a good job by Farmington to tie him up. Arrow stays to Central, but that was Jonah Barnes who came in there and snatched the basketball on Hunter Kurtois. So Kurtois is going to come off the floor now. We'll see Austin Caldwell into the game for the first time tonight. Central with the basketball. They'll inbound it to Caldwell at the block, then swing it to the corner, right corner. This goes to Bridges. Bridges, one step inside the arc, then a kick back out up top for Braden Mannion. Under 2 minutes to play. Second quarter action from Potosi. Mannion with the left side drive. Okey-doke move. Scoop layup missed. Offensive board went to Central, but we have a whistle, and it's going to be a foul against the Central Rebels. The position belonged to Central, but likely because they were pushing and shoving down there. They call Austin Caldwell for that. He'll pick up his first. And it's the 5th against the Rebels. 1:45 on the clock. Now Central applying the full court pressure. Farmington trading passes, works it into the front court. Jonah Barnes has the ball knocked away briefly, but got it back. Kicks to Hardy. Now it's up top. Callahan wants the straightaway three ball. Got it. These teams are shooting the basketball extremely well. Garrett Callahan in on the action. He has 6 points. We have a 4-point game at 28-24. And Farmington guarding the inbound. Callahan going to get called for a foul. That's going to be number 7, and it's going to put Central at the free throw line. Garrett Callahan's going to pick up his first. And the Central free throw shooter is going to be Jake Bridges, who he can shoot from pretty much anywhere on the floor, much less the free throw line. He'll go there now. He's 74% on the year, 42 of 57. And with 1:29 on the clock in the second, he'll look to add to a 4-point lead for his team. Bridges puts up the front end of a 1-and-1. He gets it. 7 points tonight for Bridges, and really everybody contributing for Coach Harlow. 5 points for Jones, 3 for Mannion, 6 for Best, 2 for Richardson, and 6 points for Hunter Strange off the bench tonight. You can say the same for Farmington with a lot of different guys filling it up. Next free throw misses by Bridges, and the rebound to Farmington, but they knocked it out of bounds, and it goes to the Central Rebels. That was Austin Caldwell doing a good job battling for it underneath. Almost had the offensive board, then it worked out where they get the basketball anyway as Farmington couldn't control it. It's already up by 5 points. We'll see Bridges with the right baseline inbound. Caldwell on the floor along with Mannion, Richardson, and Jones. Throws it into Richardson in the corner. Up top, it's Alaric Jones. Jones has 5 points. He has it up top, then throws it over to the left side for Braden Mannion. Mannion spins, takes it to the top of the key, crosses over. Barnes staying right with him. Dribble drive and the kick out. Scotty Richardson up top. Now it's over to Alaric Jones on the left side. Central slowing things down a bit now. 67 seconds left until we go to the locker room. Central's largest lead was 7 points. It's at 5 right now. Left wing, Jake Bridges. Bridges gets the ball poked away by Callahan. Saves it from going into the backcourt. Now he's going to attack left side. Pull up from the elbow. Stopped on a dime and nailed the shot. Bridges' first 2-point field goal of the night. 6 in the second quarter, 9 for the game. 31-24, back to a 7-point Central lead. They couldn't be shooting the basketball any better than they are here in the second. It's made a difference. And Farmington playing without Logan England for the rest of this first half. He went out with about 3 minutes to go in the half due to foul trouble. He has 3. He can only look now as his team struggles without him, offensively and defensively. Garrett Callahan is the point guard right now. He has it straight away. He'll throw it over to the wing for Barnes. Barnes gets stripped, but they'll call a foul, and they'll call it on Alaric Jones. Initially, the contact on the ball was clean, but then as they both reached for it, they called Alaric Jones. He'll pick up his first. Team foul number 6, that was their last to give. Both teams in the single bonus, but just 20 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Farmington trying to close the gap, down by 7 at 31-24. Trying to avoid falling to Central in back-to-back years in the district championship game. 13 seconds left as the inbound comes into Callahan. He holds it back at the half court, gets a screen there, dribbles it to the right wing, changes directions, steps back, thought about the 3, throws it right wing for Bain, gets stripped. It's Mannion. Mannion up the left sideline. He'll pull up for a transition 3. It's in and out at the buzzer. Almost a 10-point game at the break, but Mannion couldn't hit the 3. Still, great defense and great shooting by Central. We go to the break with a Rebel 7-point lead, 31-24. This Class 4 District 2 Championship basketball game on J98 The Boot tonight is brought to you by Earth Mother Health Foods of Farmington, Law Office of Williams and Seacrest of Park Hills, Turner Chevrolet of Park Hills, Donaldson Cycles of Park Hills, and American Family Insurance agent Bill Best of Park Hills. It's Farmington starting with the basketball in half number 2, working left to right now. Central will go right to left. 7:50 left to play in the first quarter, or third quarter. We'll see Garrett Callahan pulling up for a baseline jumper and gets the favorable roll. It falls down for Garrett Callahan. He has 8 points in the game. We have a 5-point contest at 31-26. Driving the baseline is Alaric Jones, and then he'll kick it out to Braden Mannion, who wants the 3 ball. That one's not going to go. Rebound is tapped around and out of bounds. Should be off of Farmington, and it is. Good job by Hunter Curtois throwing that one off of Garrett Callahan and out of bounds. The inbound ready to come in from the near side corner for the Central Rebels. Alaric Jones to throw it in. He'll lob it into the backcourt. Long way back there for Jake Bridges, but he gets it. Crosses the center stripe, throws it up top for Curtois, but it's knocked away. Logan England comes up with it, feeds Ankrum up ahead. Ankrum on the fast break, lays it in. Nice pass from Logan England, and the Knights are saying it's good to have him back. 9 turnovers by Central. It leads to 2 points from Jordan Ankrum. 31-28, a 4-0 Farmington run to start the third quarter, 3-point game. Alaric Jones has it on the wing in the front court. Scanned the defense, decided to back it up towards the top. Now it's over to the right wing. He dribbled it all the way around the horn, handed off to Mannion. Mannion spins, drives, kicks. Jones pulls up from 15 feet, baseline jumper, airmailed it. Offensive rebound, Curtois kicks out to a wide open 3-ball shooter, and that's Jake Bridges, and Bridges is going to sink him. Anytime he's open, he's knocking him down more times than not. 34-28, Central leads. 6:35 on the clock. Jake Bridges is having a solid night, and Coach Callahan said If we're going to win this game, we got to control him. And so far, not doing a great job of that. He's not only getting good looks, but he's getting wide open looks. Into the near side corner, Callahan. He'll drive it in, stop from 10 feet, then kick out. England for the 3-ball answer. Doesn't go. Rebound, Courtois. He's done a good job grabbing those rebounds. Up ahead, it's a 3-on-3 for Central. The drive, the kick, back out to Bridges. Bridges gets a double team out on him. They close on him that time, but then he kicks to a wide open Mannion for 3. That misses. Offensive board, Jones. Central Rebels are rebounding and shooting the basketball well, and usually that's going to lead to good things. Now underneath, it's Courtois. Splits right through the double team and puts it off the window and in. Hunter Courtois just got his first basket of the night. 36-28. Now it's an 8-point lead for the Central Rebels. Farmington looked good to start things off in this third quarter, but now they trail by their largest margin of the game. DJ Hardy, left wing, throws it up top to England. Over to the right wing, Callahan. Head fake, then the drive, then the wraparound pass to the low block to Ankrum. Great feed. Now Farmington's starting to pass the ball like we know they can, and Ankrum puts that one in no problem. 4 here in the third quarter for Ankrum and 7 in the game. 36-30 Central with the lead. Up top, Mannion fakes the 3, then drives it in left side. Floater is good on the teardrop. He gets the friendly roll, and Braden Mannion has 5 points for the contest. 8-point game again, 38-30. So Farmington's starting to flow better on offense. Problem is, they're not slowing down Central. Knight's defense is having trouble with a hot shooting Rebel team. Here's Ankrum with a left side attack, and he'll try to float it up and in this, but get the foul called. 65% free throw shooter Jordan Ankrum's going to go to the free throw line, where tonight he is 1 of 2. 7 points tonight for Jordan Ankrum. Eli Pratt leading Farmington in scoring with 12 points. He had that by the break. Colin Bess will pick up his 3rd personal here. So you have 2 players, 2 pretty key players with foul trouble. 3 for Bess and 3 for England of Farmington. Ankrum hits this free throw. He scored 5 of the team's 7 in the third quarter. Maybe some of that halftime speech was, okay, we got to get our best player involved a little bit more here. There's 3 points at the break for Jordan Ankrum and none in the second quarter. DJ Hardy checks out. Jonah Barnes is back in. Barnes was key in that first win for Farmington over Central without Jordan Ankrum. He scored 15 points in that contest to lead the way. Ankrum hits the next free throw. 6 in the third quarter alone for him, and 6 points is the difference in the game at 38-32. 5 minutes left in the third. Long way to go in this game. That's been fun. It always is when these two St. Francis County rivals get together. Pass to the right wing, Mannion. Back around the horn over to the left wing. Jones bounces it back to the wing on the other side. This comes to Bridges. Bridges with the dribble in, then the kick out. Baseline 3 ball. It's up and missed. That time for Mannion. Offensive rebound again, Jones. Nobody is getting a defensive board for the Farmington Knights, and it's got to be frustrating for Farmington fans and especially Justin Callahan. Back to the half court, Bridges. Bridges crosses over England. Drives right side, then leaves it at the right baseline for Strange. Kick out, then back to Strange for the jump shot for 15. It's good from Hunter Strange. He continues to knock down baskets. 40-32, Central Rebels. Strange has 8. Here comes Farmington. England setting up the offense. Right wing pass comes to Callahan, right back out up top. Central doing a good job on the perimeter defense. Barnes now at the left wing, up top England. England fits it into a tight window underneath for Brett Mann. Goes right at the basket from straight away and floats it up and in. Brett Mann has 4. 40-34. Farmington staying within that 6 to 8 point range behind Central. Pull-up jumper from the elbow. Strange can't find that one. It was a good look, open look, just didn't hit it. Central not going to shoot 100% tonight. Not going to hit all those shots. Ankrum attacks on the left side. Central tries to draw the charge with Best. Didn't get it. And then Ankrum banks it in off the window. Ankrum has officially heated up with 8 third quarter points in a 4-point contest at 40-36. Central Rebs on the move, and a 3-ball out of rhythm there for Braden Mannion. And he didn't like the shot that he tried. It airmailed, but then Farmington makes a mistake with Callahan trying to save it from going out of bounds, but he didn't have to. And he lost it, and it goes back to Central. Alaric Jones with the baseline inbound. His team up by 4, 3:30 on the clock in this third quarter. Jones to lob it in, and he forces Braden Mannion to make a leaping catch, but he brings it down. Back to the corner for Alaric Jones. Jones averaging just under 10 points per game. He gets the ball taken away from him by Callahan. Then Callahan, who is falling out of bounds, saves it off of Jones's foot and back out of bounds. So that is indeed a Central turnover, their 10th, and that's really the only thing they're doing poorly tonight, is making a few careless mistakes on some passes and some travels and things like that. They're shooting the basketball phenomenally well, especially in that second quarter. Farmington, though, down by just 4. England shakes Ankrum out of his shoes, drives in, kicks out to Callahan. Back up top, England. Left elbow, Man takes the jumper from 15. No good. Ankrum with the board. Can't put it back, but there is a foul. He came down and got shoved, and he almost got a 3-point play out of that. Actually, it wouldn't have been because it was a foul on the floor. They waved off the shot. The foul is on Scotty Richardson. It's his first. Farmington gets possession of the ball. It's the second team foul on the Central Rebels. At the elbow, Ankrum feeding man to the basket with a laser of a pass. Too strong, though, as man lost it, and Farmington turns it over for the 7th time. Central drives it in, and the kick out from Bridges to Richardson goes off of Richardson's chest and taken away. Then Bridges with a steal. Fast break for him. Double clutch layup is missed. It was a good job by Callahan getting back on defense. And they call the foul after that. After the rebound, they called it on Central. So the Rebels had some chances, couldn't take advantage of either one. And they'll call Larry Jones for his second personal foul and team foul number 3. Richardson with that steal and one-on-one with Callahan back the other way, and Callahan stood his ground and did a great job, forcing a missed layup on a tough look from Jake Bridges. So still a 4-point game. Knights trying to chip into that. Up top, England throws to the corner near side. Callahan right low block. Ankrum shoves his man out of the way and puts it up and in. Ankrum taking over the third. 2-point game at 40-38. He's not going to be denied in this third quarter. He was tired of that scoreless stuff in the second. Into the far side corner, Strange. Central up by just 2 points now. At the right wing, Bridges. Back to Strange in the corner. Underneath, a bad pass intended for Richardson, taken away by Mann. Mann's on the run, caught up to from behind by Strange. Strange knocks it out of his hands, but out of bounds. It stays to Farmington. Central with 12 turnovers compared to 8 by Farmington. We'll see a timeout on the floor with 1:58 left to go in the third quarter. Central going to talk it over, 40-38. They lead it, but maybe not for long if they can't get these turnovers under control. We'll break for 30 seconds on J98 and J98 Web TV.
Boyer Lumber, service and quality. Boyer Lumber, the way that it should be. Boyer Lumber, we know you by first name. Build with us, you'll be glad you came. Boyer Lumber, we have it all right here. Boyer Lumber, and help is always near for service and quality. It's Boyer Lumber. Boyer Lumber.
Well, a minute 58 left to go in the third quarter. Farmington was down by 8. Now they're down by just 2 at 40-38. It will be Farmington Knights basketball as well. Logan England to throw it in to Callahan. Now at the left wing, it comes to Ankrum. Ankrum works on his pivot foot outside the arc. Throws it back up top, Barnes. Left wing, Callahan. Callahan steps back up top, throws it over the right wing for Barnes. Back up top, Callahan. Left wing, England. Now inside at the free throw line, Brett Mann gets the ball poked away. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They'll call it on Central. Rebels racking up the fouls here in the third quarter. As well as that second quarter went for Central, the third quarter's pretty much gone the opposite way in favor of Farmington. They call a foul on Connor Proper. It's his second, team foul number 4. Now Ankrum and Callahan both going to get well-deserved rests. Pratt and Hardy come back in for Coach Callahan. Farmington takes the inbound. They'll go all the way around the horn. England has it right corner. Spins, trying to get past Jones, but Jones does a good job staying with him. Up top, it's Barnes. Back over to the right wing for England. 90 seconds left in the third. Left wing, Hardy. Left elbow, Pratt. Left baseline with some good ball movement. They go to Mann. Back out to the left wing, though. Central doing a good job on defense. They kick it back out to the half court, and Farmington will try running a different play. Over to the left wing, it's to DJ Hardy. Knights down by just 2. A pass goes low over to England in the corner, but he's able to field it on a bad hop or a short hop. He takes to the free throw line, dribbles in, kicks out to Barnes. Barnes is going to try a runner and bank it in off the window. Jonah Barnes, it wasn't the prettiest shot, but it ties the game at 40 with 56 seconds left to go in the third. Central Rebels on the move now. They need to reestablish themselves in this one. Larry Jones has it in the corner. Double Dean trap out on him. He'll throw it back out up top to Jake Bridges. England and Hardy come out to guard the ball. Now over to Jones for a deep 3. That doesn't go. Rebound is going to go to Farmington with Pratt. Had a hard time getting that one away from Connor Proper, but he did. And the Farmington Knights can regain the lead as we approach the end of the third quarter. DJ Hardy has it right wing in the front court. He'll throw it back at the half court for England. It looks like they do want to hold for a final shot. Now with 20 seconds left, England at the right wing. And the Knights go in to kill the clock mode. DJ Hardy throws across the court to the left wing, Barnes. Good job of playing keep away to milk the clock down. We're under 10 seconds now. Down to 8. England up top. Throws to the right wing, Hardy. Down to 5. Down to 4. Down to 3. Hardy gets stripped of the basketball. Gets it back, then pulls up for 3 and missed it wide right. Good job by Central. That final 40 seconds of the clock in the third ticks off without Farmington scoring. We're tied at 40 apiece as we go into a pivotal fourth quarter here on Kickin' Country, J98 The Boot.
With insurance coverage getting more and more complicated, it's comforting knowing that there's someone like Barton Insurance Services for you to rely on. The Barton family has been providing the Mineral area with excellent personal and business insurance plans for over 25 years. Whether you need automobile insurance for yourself or health insurance for your 500 employees, Barton Insurance Services will meet those needs with the best coverage available and the most affordable price. For auto, home, life, and health, personal and business, contact Barton Insurance Services in Farmington.
Quality time. We all want more of it, especially with our children. Taking the time to read with your kids is truly quality time. It shows you care, it helps them to want to learn, and chances are they'll love it. Ozark Regional Library is quality time headquarters. Thousands of books and ebooks for you and for your kids. If you live in Iron, Crawford, Madison, or St. Genevieve counties, there's a library close by and it's all free. Do your kids a favor and make yourself feel great by doing something special for them. Visit an Ozark Regional Library. Books and a whole lot more.
Farmington has overcome an 8-point deficit to tie the game at 40, but here we are with basically a brand new game as we start the fourth quarter. Central starts with the basketball working right to left, brought to you by Cozine Memorial Chapel of Farmington, Cartridge World of Farmington, and Long John Silver's and A&W of Farmington. Connor Proper with the baseline drive, then a swing out, wide open three ball, Mannion, in and out. It's no good. Central couldn't miss those in that second quarter, but they've come back down to earth in the second half. Ankrum gets it inside, then they go outside, up top Barnes. Barnes with a pump fake, then drives, and out of control, throws up another runner, missed this one. He was able to hit his last to tie the game. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of the blue jerseys, meaning Farmington keeps possession of the basketball. Farmington outscored Central 16-9 in that third quarter to tie it up. Farmington ready to throw it in. Ankrum bounces a pass towards Pratt, but it's intercepted. Good job by Proffer. It wasn't a great look to pass that one in because Pratt was covered up. Farmington's ninth turnover. Bridges has it right wing. They'll go left wing. Proper drives it in and maybe got away with a double dribble. They'll say it got tipped out of his hands before he took that extra dribble. Kick out to Strange. He'll take the three, and it's not going to go. Farmington gets the rebound. Farmington Knights with Callahan, Barnes, Pratt, Ankrum, and Hardy on the floor right now. At the right wing, DJ Hardy has it. 38% from beyond the arc this season from DJ Hardy. A slow start, but his numbers pretty much about where everybody thought they'd be at this point in the season. From the low block left side, Pratt tries the fall-away jumper, doesn't get it to go. Over the back on the rebound goes probably against Jordan Ankrum. It is against Farmington. They finally commit their first foul of the second half, and it comes at the 6-minute, 56-second mark in the fourth. Ankrum does pick up his second personal foul. Central basketball. Proper inbounds to Bridges. Farmington will pull off the full court press. Rebels get into the front court. They go around the horn. Mannion to the elbow. Best tries the jump shot from 15. It's not going to go. Rebound Farmington with DJ Hardy. So the Central Rebels certainly not shooting the ball as well as they were early on. Let's see if they can weather the storm without the shots falling. Jonah Barnes has it up top. Throws left wing to Garrett Callahan. Crowd really starting to get into it now. It's a packed house in Potosi tonight. Central and Farmington fans are representing. Plus we have some Potosi and a few other town representatives tonight. They want to see how this district wraps up. The girls' side went to Central. Here's a three ball from Jonah Barnes. A late hand in his face, but he's going to stick it in. Jonah Barnes has 5 all in the second half, and the Knights have grabbed the lead again, 43-40. Right wing in the front court, Connor Proper with the basketball. He gets backed up by Garrett Callahan, throws it to the half court, center of the court there to Jake Bridges. Bridges up top, then back over to Proper. Three ball for the tie. Oh, yeah, we're knotted up again, 43-43. What a ball game. Connor Proper's first field goal of the night. A 43-43 tie, and the Farmington Knights on the move. They'll go around the horn. Left wing Barnes thought about the three. Instead, bounces a pass up top to Callahan. Right elbow Pratt. Now to the corner. DJ Hardy for three. Not going to fall this time. Ankrum offensive board. He was all alone there. He was able to shove Curtois off of him and get the board and stick it right back in. 12 in the second half for Ankrum, and the Knights by 2 at 45-43. As Central controls it in the front court, they're going to call a foul away from the ball, and I believe they're going to get Eli Pratt or maybe Jordan Ankrum for a shove underneath with 5:23 on the clock in the fourth quarter. They call it on Jordan Ankrum. Jordan will pick up his third. DJ Hardy comes off the floor for Coach Callahan. Brett Mann comes in. Mann's in for Pratt. And it was England in for Hardy. Farmington Knights with a 2-point lead after the last Ankrum basket, but Central has the ball. Up top, Brandon Wagner with it. He just came in on that last round. Swings to the corner. Mannion pumps on a three, drives the baseline, floats it, and can't bank it in. Rebound, Farmington with a 2-point lead. They want to add some cushion to it. Callahan, right wing, throws up top, Barnes. Back to the right wing, Callahan. Up top, Barnes. Barnes tries to pass it inside, knocked away briefly, but Farmington dives to get it back with Barnes. Left baseline, it's going to be Pratt, or rather Mann. Mann drives in, kicks out to the near side corner where Ankrum was waiting for it, but Central knocked it out of bounds. And Farmington with possession of the basketball. The inbound coming in from the right corner at the baseline. Logan England. They'll throw it into Callahan. Callahan fakes right and dribbles it left. One step inside the arc. Throws to the left elbow. Ankrum back out to the left wing. Barnes. Barnes up top to Callahan. Back to Barnes at the left wing. Logan England now has it. Up top, Jonah Barnes. Barnes over to the right wing again for Garrett Callahan. Callahan with the double team there. Throws up top. Straightaway three ball. Jonah Barnes. He'll miss that one to the left. Long rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Jonah Barnes has made some great hustle plays in this second half. He couldn't quite save that one. He almost took out the Knight cheerleading squad diving for that one out of bounds. Central keeps possession or gets possession of the basketball. Brandon Wagner works the ball in the front court. Throws it over to Mannion at the wing. Now it's up top to Jones. Fakes right, dribbles it left, stops at the elbow, kicks back out Mannion. Rebels down by 2, 4:20 left. Far side corner, Wagner. Wagner takes a step inside the arc. Up top, Mannion. Over to the wing again to Alaric Jones. Central with a patient possession. A dribble in from Jones. Behind the back he goes and then has to kick it back out. Farmington closing down the driving lanes. Up top, Alaric. Alaric guarded by Callahan. Farmington doing a great job on defense here. Let's see if Central can get a good look. At the right wing, Jones. Another dribble drive, then a spin move. Up top, Best. They leave him wide open for a jump shot if he wants it. Would have been a deep one. Didn't get it. Instead, passed underneath for Kurtois. Kurtois tries a leaner. It does not go. And the rebound goes to the Farmington Knights, and Logan England walks the ball up the floor. Farmington calls timeout with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. This is a full 60-second timeout. Before we take the break, I will let you know the Class 4 District 2 boys all-district basketball team will be announced immediately following the conclusion of this game tonight, and we'll have it for you on J98 in the post-game show. Now, let's step away for 30 seconds. It's a 2-point Farmington lead on J98.
Don't miss out on a great meal any longer. Get to the Olympic Steakhouse in Fredericktown. Whether your taste buds long for a thick, juicy, certified Angus beef steak, lemon pepper grilled chicken breast, or even seafood, with your choice of sides, your craving will be satisfied. Let the Olympic Steakhouse grill you a mouth-watering steak. That's the Olympic Steakhouse in beautiful downtown Fredericktown. They're the home of the half-price certified Angus beef steak. Olympic Steakhouse looks forward to serving you.
KTJJ Farmington, Festus, Crystal City, St. Genevieve.
J98, The Boot.
We are on J98 The Boot and J98 Web TV just past 7 o'clock. J98 Web TV, courtesy of Midwest Sports Center tonight. Our broadcast on The Boot brought to you by Potosi Lumber, Potosi Schools, Subway of Piedmont, Clearwater Schools, America's Mattress and Recliners of Farmington, Boyer Lumber of Potosi, Ozark Regional Libraries as well. So far in this fourth quarter, Farmington outscoring Central 5-3 to 45-43 lead for Farmington. And the Knights have the basketball. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left to play as Farmington takes the inbound. Working left to right as you're looking on J98 Web TV. At the right wing, Jonah Barnes somehow got a pass into the free throw line for Mann. Had to thread the needle there. They go back outside, then back inside. Ankrum goes high off the window, in traffic, no good. Mann, offensive rebound and a strong put back. He had to be a man to put that one back in, and he sure was. Brett Mann makes it 47-43. Farmington with a 4-point lead now. They were once down by 8 points in this contest. Mann has 6 points in the game. Central has it right wing. Stripped of the basketball briefly was Bridges, but he got it back. Callahan playing the good defense. Up top, Mannion. Mannion will be guarded by Jonah Barnes. He'll dribble it to the right wing. Behind the back he goes, then throws to the free throw line for Strange. Back out to the right wing for Jake Bridges. Farmington doing such a better job in this half closing out on these would-be shooters. Bridges misses his run, a rebound Best. He can't stick it back in, and Farmington with a 4-point lead has the ball with 2:45 on the clock. Ankrum with that defensive rebound. Farmington Knights are going to call another timeout here with 2 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock, and Farmington by 4, 47-43. We'll step away as well. It's a 30-second break. Keep it on J98 The Boot.
Your time is precious. With online and mobile banking from Bloomsdale Bank, you can quickly check balances, make payments, transfer funds, and more. All from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. which leaves you with more time to do the things you want. Manage your money with your fingertips with online and mobile banking from Bloomsdale Bank. Connected to our customers since 1914. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, I don't know if the difference was just getting Logan England back and getting him some consistent playing time without the threat of fouling out of the ball game or what, but since he's come back into the game, the catalyst, as I like to call him, has helped lead his team to a 4-point lead, and he's done that without scoring in the game. But make no doubt about it, he has added a dimension to Farmington, just setting everybody else up to score, playing some good defense as well. Gotten some big-time contributions from Jordan Ankrum coming alive in that third quarter as well. And then some other pieces of the puzzle coming together for the Farmington Knights. Here's Garrett Callahan driving right side of the lane, bounces it back left baseline for Brett Mann. Back out up top they go to Jonah Barnes. He's going to get fouled straight away from the basket. Central will pick up their 5th team foul. Still one more to give before the single bonus kicks in. 2 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock. Still a tight game, 2-possession game at 47-43. Colin Best picks up his 4th foul. Logan England had 3 fouls with about 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter and has avoided picking one up since then. He played the entire third and just about the entire fourth. He's been out for just maybe a minute or two of regulation. Brett Mann has it right wing. He'll throw it up top for Logan England. Knights trying to add to a 4-point lead. Right now they're playing keep away from the Central Rebels outside the arc. Jonah Barnes now has it up top. They'll do a dribble weave handoff. Nope, they won't hand it off. Barnes keeps it and then sees an opening, takes it left side, gets swatted. You got to be kidding me. Hunter Strange comes over and annihilates the basketball. It goes flying out of bounds. It was a clean block by Hunter Strange. And that'll make Jonah Barnes think twice before attacking him next time. Oh, goodness. And then Bess steals away the inbound with a great play. 2 great plays by the Central Rebels on defense to give themselves a good chance here. Alaric Jones drives on the other side, and he traveled. Jump stop in the lane and then took that extra step because he was going to go up and get blocked, and he took the extra step to try to get him an angle at the basket and travel. 13 Rebel turnovers, but that block by Hunter Strange was one of the best blocks you will see at any level. He just skied up there, all ball, and just blasted it out of bounds. In the front court, Farmington has it. Brett Mann with it. We're down to 90 seconds left, and Farmington calls a timeout. They were starting to get a little sloppy on their passes, and Coach Callahan calls it. 1:29 left to go, a 2-possession game. Central had missed an opportunity to cut it to within 2 with that last Jones travel, but still it could go either way. 47-43 Farmington with 1:29 on the clock. We'll break for 30 seconds on J98, J98 Web TV.
Ah, the clean, fresh scent of new car. If that doesn't remind you of auto and home insurance, perhaps the scent of money will. Because you could save yourself some money when you insure both your home and your auto with American Family. Let an American Family agent help you check it off your list and off your mind, leaving you free to ponder. If there's a new car scent, why isn't there a new home scent?
American Family Insurance.
See American Family agent Jeremiah Murphy on West School Street in Bonne Terre, 358-5333.
Well, Coach Callahan's using the timeouts here as we wind down in this one, but he wants his team on the same page with a 4-point lead, 47-43, and possession of the basketball. Farmington has committed 2 fouls only in the game. Central has committed 5, 1 more to give before they can put Farmington at the free throw line. Knights will break the huddle and then throw the basketball in from Jonah Barnes to Logan England in the backcourt. Also out there is Callahan, Ankrum, and Hardy. They cross into the front court. Logan England has it right wing. Throws to the corner for DJ Hardy. Farmington not in a hurry to score with a 4-point lead. See if Central, or when Central wants to come out and foul. So far, not yet. DJ Hardy has it in the corner. Then throws it out up top, Callahan. Over to left wing, Barnes. Good job keeping the basketball away from the basket all the way around the perimeter. Over to the right wing now, England. 63 seconds left to go. Now up top, Callahan drives it in, passes to the backdoor cutter, Hardy, but Larry Jones jumps in front and knocks it out of bounds. Still good possession here by the Farmington Knights. A lot of time has come off the clock. 30 seconds came off. And now they'll get to inbound again. At some point, Coach Harlow is going to have to order the foul. Obviously, they'll try to steal this inbound first. They'll throw it into a wide open Pratt underneath. Ankrum with the pass and the assist, and Pratt puts it in. 49-43. They lost track of Eli Pratt and he has 14 for the game. Central Rebels now down by 6 points. Still a 2-possession game. Here's Colin Best, backs his man down and runs right over the top of him with the jump hook and puts it in. So Best uses his strength, and it's cut to a 4-point game again, 49-45. Central calls timeout with 41 left to play. We'll step away for 1 minute on J98 The Boot.
Get to Midwest Sports Center in Farmington for the Extreme Polaris XP sales event going on now. Every machine in the world's largest off-road lineup is on sale. Save on the legendary Sportsman ATV starting at just $51.99. Razors, the ultimate performance side-by-side, start under $16 grand. And the hard-working Ranger side-by-sides are priced with extreme discounts. Great financing, low monthly payments, and extreme discounts on everything. It's going on now during the Polaris XP sales event at Midwest Sports Center. Highway 67, Farmington. On the road, off the road, or on the water, the ultimate outdoor toy store has it. Midwest Sports Center. No bull, just great savings.
We're back on J98 The Boot, 49-45. Farmington has the basketball and the lead. Central not going to foul, and Farmington breaks the press, gets it in the front court with a great pass to Ankrum, and he finishes with the right hand. That is how you break through the pressure. 3 passes, and they're up the floor with the basket. 51-45. Now Central takes a 3 with Strange. They don't get it, and they have to foul immediately as Jonah Barnes came down with the rebound. 20 seconds on the clock. Central wanted to foul with the full court pressure on, but Farmington kept the basketball away from them on that last possession. Actually, it won't send Farmington to the free throw line yet. They still had 1 to give. I had forgotten that they only had 5. And as they throw the basketball back to the baseline, it hits Garrett Callahan right in the back of the head. No injuries, though, just a good laugh from the crowd. But now that was the last foul to give for Central, and the next foul will put them at the free throw line. The Rebels will try to trap rather than foul. And Farmington plays keep away. The Rebels needed to foul there. They still have it. Logan England gets it in the front court, throws to the far side corner. We're down to 10 seconds left. Farmington playing keep away, and the Rebels aren't even going to bother now. 6 seconds, down to 5. Farmington Knights are going to win the district championship for the first time since 2011. That does it. The Farmington Knights close this one out with a bang, 51-45, and they're going to Poplar Bluff.